Okay guys, in my last video I did say that I would be getting something new for this video. Now, I have a confession to make. When I was editing the video that you're about to see, I found, or should I say couldn't find, the clip for the video of me opening this when I got it from the post office. Now, I'm sort of fairly sure I knew what I did with it, but somehow I managed to lose it. So this is a reopening. I haven't got the actual packaging now around it, but anyway, this is the watch I was on about. So we've got the outside box, a very nice inner box with a beautiful shiny top. Now this watch is very similar to the Ice style watches. Now the Ice style watches have a rose gold case and a coloured face and a rubber strap. This one has got the same rose gold coloured case, and it's also got a nice coloured face. The difference is that this one's got the canvas strap. So this is the Ice canvas watch. It's a leather strap with canvas top to it. The thing that's different on this one is the size. The Ice style, which looks very similar but with an emerald green, is 45mm, which is a bit big for my wrist. I've got quite thin wrists, although I'm wearing a thicker watch today. And the smaller size 40mm watches suit me better than the other ones. Now, I have uploaded a review of this, and that's on my channel already. And let's get on with the rest of the video, shall we? So something I'm going to talk about today is some of my strange quirks or obsessions. Strange things. One of them is, I'll get to in later videos, later blogs, is my obsession with lights. Something I've got over the years, probably from my dad. When my dad was around, we had lots of lights around the house, and he was very keen on lots of lights, especially coming up to Christmas, things like that. I just have tons of stuff around. Yeah, I'll go for a few others. Most of my stuff's in the cupboard, to be fair. But I like lights and I like shiny things. Hence the Ice watch and the Ice watch box. Very nice, very shiny. Something else is things that impress me, small things that impress me that are done well. And it sort of ties in with this shiny thing. Was a guy I work with has a wedding photography company, and he has little cards done. These cards, really well done. I'm really impressed with this. Cool, really nice business card, and it really shows how impressive his company wants to be and how he wants to be with his company. I'm going to stick a link down below. You'll see that. Click on it. It's worth a look. If you've got any requirements for a wedding photographer, there's a couple of them. They do wedding videos and photos. Have a look. Check them out. Check them out on Instagram. And I just love it because they're quality photos and it's nice shiny things. Along with the shiny stuff, I also like bright stuff. One of my favourite colours is green. I have a few greens, which is why one of my watch collections is I wanted to build up a collection of green or watches with green in, i.e. this one. Okay. I also like luminous green things, so if you see me out and about when I'm taking some pictures, or at night I might be wearing a luminous green jacket or a t-shirt, something that I can see scenes that I don't get run over when I'm taking pictures. The other things I did over Halloween, I've bought a set of stickers. One of these is on the back of the car when they're a really bright luminous green, which I love, and it's just one of them strange things you'll find about me over the time. As time goes on, you guys will watch it and you will find me with odd quirks and things as you go on. So, ready for Halloween.
That's us done Screamland for Halloween.
But you shit himself.
I did not. You jumped, I didn't jump as much as you.
I screamed.
You screamed, properly screamed.
That's quite scary. There wasn't any clowns though.
No, true.
Must change it every day. Unless they went in the other maze.
Maybe.
I'm freezing now.
Okay, one of the things I was going to talk about today, and some of you guys will know, some you won't, about the depression and anxiety and counsellors. Now I've had two types of counsellors. I've had the what we call CBT, which I didn't find overly useful, but there's a couple of bits from that it did tell me it sort of made sense. The more useful one I had, and some of you guys probably had the same, was the psychological counselling, which is a lot better, and I prefer that, and that's the one I'm going to go back to. Next time I've reapplied for counselling, the next counselling I go back to will be psychological. But one of the things, the first thing to talk about CBT. The CBT one picked up two things that I should do. One of the things was to go walking 40 minutes a day. Now, I haven't really been able to do that. It's just not that practical for me, what with working and other stuff. When I was off sick, yes, I had the time and I did go out walking fairly often. Maybe not completely 40 minutes, but it was a nice refreshing thing just to clear your mind. That was the idea. Just to clear your mind. That was the idea, to give you something interesting to do. The other thing he came up with was to write down my dreams. Now I have a lot of dreams at night. You normally remember, I've always had the habit of remembering my dreams. So I'd wake up in the morning and I'd go, that was nice. Sometimes you'd go to sleep again and it would start again, sometimes it wouldn't, but you'd always try and remember it, and then you'd forget bits, you remember bits. But I've always had that memory of my dreams virtually every day. I dream every night, every day. Since I've been on the medication, and since he asked me to write them down, he said to me, write them down, and then we'll go, when we had our counselling, go back into the counselling and read some of them to him. Now he wasn't that interested in all of them, so I only ended up reading about 3 or 4 over the period. We had a 6-week counselling session. I dream every day, wrote down them, and he only took about 3 or 4 of any interest. Some of them even scared him, which was quite a bit daft. And you may find the same, that you have these dreams and you think, that was really nice, but you never write them down. So it's good to write them down, good to remember. It's like a little story. You can make a little book or something out of it, I don't know. The thing I found was with the medication, when I was on 40 milligrams, I started to forget them. So I'd have the dream, and I'd have the dream. I'd wake up and think, I've had a dream. By the time it came down to me thinking later in the day, I'll write it down, as I would have done beforehand, before I had the medication. That's not to say I haven't had them, and ones that I have had, I've written down as much as I possibly can. So I've kept a little book, and I kept a folder. The reason I kept a folder is because the book, I filled up the book when I first started counselling. When he first asked me to start writing them down, he said, write down your dreams. I put it in a notebook, I filled it up. So they were the ones whilst I was doing the counselling. From then on, I've just had bits of paper and I've sat and written all these things down. At some point I am going to transfer these, type them all up and stick them on the computer, just so that I can remember them, because it's nice to remember them. The thing with having dreams is that sometimes you remember them at later dates, later in life. Other times you get confused. Now when I say confused is between dreams like this, maybe dreams whilst you're on medication or whatever. Having the dreams can sometimes blur the lines between reality and those dreams. So what you remember may have been in a dream and not in real life. So you think, I've been there before, and then you actually think, actually no, maybe I didn't, maybe it was a dream, did I go there? So you remember places that maybe not exist, and you think, I would love to go back to that place I went to once. Oh, hang on, no, that was in a dream, it doesn't exist anymore, it's not real. So it is a little bit confusing as to where's the reality and where's the dream. I don't think that's completely to do with the depression side of things. I've always had these dreams for years and years and years, it's just I've never written them down. So anxiety, and as your psychological counsellor will say, it's your fight and flight system. So this fight and flight system in your body is having these dreams, bringing up things to make you more nervous or wary about things. Some of them are just strange dreams that go around your mind, things that you've thought about during the day, things you never had thought about. Some of these dreams have actually no relation to me, I believe, to anything I've ever done. I ought really to go out and have a few pictures of the sunset, I think.
So, this is me going out in the last few minutes of a bit of sunshine, or sunset. Oh, look at that. To take some photos. There's only a handful of minutes that you can do this on, because literally it disappears very, very quickly. Okay, so I wanted to take a picture of my favourite Art Deco house with the sunset in the background. Now, the Art Deco house is local to me. It's been rebuilt. It's a modern take on an Art Deco house. Probably only been here about 3 years or so, and it replaced an old Art Deco house that they knocked down. For some strange reason, the new one covered in scaffolding. It looks a mess. Now, the old house next door, the house next door is still slightly Art Deco style, but I don't know what's going on with the new place. It's a shame, because I'd really set myself up for a picture with that. Pays to check beforehand, I suppose, doesn't it? Okay, so this is me out. With my lovely Crumpler Jimmy Bow bag for my camera gear. We'll try and get a couple of pictures late of the sunset. Not what I wanted, but something different. And I also managed, for not the first time in my life, to drive the car off the edge of this thing. You drive in, you don't realise it at first, and you can see by the scrapes and the marks, and probably won't be the last, knowing me. It's such a shame that the quality of the phone doesn't pick up the light very well. I have to stand in front of the brightest light I can possibly find, just so I can see myself, which is a shame, because there's a couple of pots up there that would be really nice to really nice to view from, and you can't see me. Look, I just go dark.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.